Hey, what is up guys, GuitarRock here, welcome back to another Brown Dust 2 video. Alright, so let's jump into it. Fiend Hunter, a lot of you guys have asked me about the Berserker boss. How do you ideally tackle this? As you can see, today is day 1 and I've managed to reach level 9, and hopefully I'm going to show you guys my strategy. Now, my strategy is not super optimized and it's not the best one either because so here's the thing about this boss, right? This boss is quite different from a lot of other bosses in terms of the teams that you use is like it's sharing the condition skill, and the condition skill only unlocks one time per battle as opposed to one time per team. So it's sort of shared within both teams. Alright, keep that in mind. One more thing is this boss, if you look at the stats, do have defense percent and magic resist percent. Alright, defense percent, magic resist percent, that means that if you want to reduce the boss's defense, Alice is going to be pretty strong here, or in my case Rubia. Right, I'm going to use Rubia and show you guys because I think it makes more sense because Rubia has 2 costume, and also this boss has this thing right here, this particular Frenzied Roar. For 10 turns he will have 75% damage reduction, however DOT will still do regular damage, so DOT is going to be kind of crucial, which is why I decided to move my strongest team right now. Magic team don't have DOT for fire. Alright, the boss is wind, but physical team have 2 DOT, which is Rubia and Leatrice in this case. Alright, big shout out to those of you guys who reminded me in the chat earlier today during my Brown Dust 2 stream. So let's just jump into it, show you guys my implementation right here. Again, this is a day 1 guide. Make sure you guys feel free to fit in with what characters you have, right? So as you can see, I only got 1 buffer, in this case it's Lethal, but I'm not going to use him early on, right? So I am just going to focus. So you want to basically try to see if you can activate this boss skill right here. Gonna hit everyone right there. So what I like to do is go for something like this. I'm gonna go with this. I will go with let's see, usually I want to use that first. You want to go with Leatrice first skill if we can. So this one, not this one, this one. Now, my Leatrice do not have the potential liberation for this one to reduce the SP to, I believe can reduce to 4 or something, which is going to be better. Then round 1 you can basically use one of these lethal skill, preferably use the 2 SP one, maybe the Path of Vengeance one, right? So that you can round 2, you can use the buff. That's going to be ideally the case. Again, a little bit scuff, don't have perfect potential liberation for all the characters. Also my Rubia, I don't have this particular one, only reduce defense by 25%. Now if you max the potential liberation, she will be able to reduce by 45%, which is even better because the boss again has 50% defense. So you want to reduce as much of that as you can. But regardless, a bit super scuff here. I'm going to turn off my face cam so that you guys can see the damage right here. Alright. So this we're gonna do nothing there. It's gonna apply the focus fire. I guess we go with her first. Alright, we're gonna go with this, right? So hopefully activate the chain. So we're gonna activate this particular skill right here, right? Okay, so now the boss activate this skill. Alright, so this skill that the boss just activate, this one right here, right? So what this does is, you gotta apply, you gotta make sure to activate when the corresponding area is vulnerable. Alright, and also he basically hit you to the left, from left to right, and then if you are fire property, you get attack by increased by 200%. Alright, that's what we are doing right there. So now the next turn, this turn, we're gonna do the same thing. Alright, so we're gonna go with this, but this time we're gonna use Lethal's this skill, the buff skill. Alright, so we're gonna go with that, and then we're gonna use Rubia. This time we're gonna use Rubia this skill. So Rubia second, make sure Rubia move before then Zenith, because or else Rubia is gonna just hit. Zenith applies concentrated fire, right? So therefore Zenith is just gonna hit the middle tile. You don't want that to happen. So Zenith afterwards, Rafina, and then Leatrice. Now for Leatrice, oh, this one is a bit tricky. You cannot hit in the middle. We gotta hit right here. Something like that. So Zenith is gonna need to take this route. And then we're gonna go with this particular skill for, what's the name? Leatrice. So we're gonna go with that first. I'm not sure which is going to be better ideally. I need to experiment a bit if Latrice is better off using the maid costume for this turn or not. Okay. Boom. Okay, so now what that does is this one basically give us one additional chain stack if we are fire property. Alright. So now the next one, this is going to be the interesting one, right? So the next one we're just gonna go all in. So this one Zenith go first. Start off with what's the name? Lethal. Actually, you know what? Start off with Rafina, then Lethal, then Rubia, then mid Latrice go middle. Now we're gonna do a lot of damage. Look at this. Alright, look at how much Latrice is doing right now. We are 7.8 million. Okay. Bam bam bam. DOT. Whew. Wait. Was that even high? 7.8 million. Okay. 10.1. Now that is pretty interesting, eh? So the mid Latrice actually, yeah, I would say that's a pretty substantial damage right there, right? Pretty decent. So now the boss just activate this particular skill, right? And then, you know, 75% damage reduction. Now we gotta be careful. After this 3 phase, we gotta be careful because the boss is gonna kill some of the characters, which is going to be a little bit annoying. So you don't want to, place the Rubia and mid Latrice in there. Put Zenith all the way back. And then we're gonna try go all in with, okay, ideally you want to go Latrice this skill, right? Very important. So I need to set Path of Vengeance Lethal so that we can do that, and then make Rubia and then this. So we have just enough SP for that case, right? Again, if your Latrice has the 1 SP reduction, things might be looking a bit different here, right? Okay, so DOT damage. I'm still alive, alright. So now the next one, the buffs would have already run out. Which is going to be a little bit unfortunate. So we gotta be like really careful for this one. So we gotta have a sacrificial character. So Lethal is just gonna go buff. Lethal will be sacrificed. And then again Rubia first. Okay, very straightforward. Zenith and then Rafina. And then Latrice go with this. Alright, same usual stuff. Let me check again the tile range. Okay, so I do want her to die. I think Latrice might die. Let me check. If Latrice die, this is the wrong position. You cannot set it this way. Because I think the buff already run out, right? Boom. If not, we sacrifice Rafina. We just swap Latrice with Rafina. If Latrice die right here. And she does, okay. In that case, do it this way instead, right? So we just sacrifice Rafina. It's like whatever, GG, right? Lethal and Rafina has done their job as much as they can. We maintain Zenith. Zenith agenda must be maintained right here. Okay. Boom. Alright, it's fine. So now we go this, and mid Latrice. Alright. Just nice. And then after this, we are all going to die. Wait, just out of curiosity. Mid Latrice is 10.1 million. Okay. Plus 4 by the way. Not plus 5. Okay, what's that? Okay, I guess the Neon Stalker still does more. My Neon Stalker is plus 3. My mid Latrice is plus 4. But you can see this is the damage right now, right? And then there's now they will all die. So now your team 2 comes out, right? And then you can see this is the thing, right? The team 2 sadly this cooldown time doesn't reset, which is a little bit unfortunate, right? So with the team 2, okay, we're not gonna do that much damage sadly. And also, I think I bring a character wrong. I don't know if Dalvi is better or Venaka is better, because Venaka, remember, like I mentioned, the boss, this time the boss actually has defense and magic resist, 50% of each, right? So if you have Venaka, Venaka reduce magic resist, if I remember correctly, which is better. I'm not sure if it's better compared to Dalvi or not, right? That's the thing that I need to experiment that a little bit. I need to, yeah, I'll definitely try that later. But for now, we're gonna try out with Dalvi first, because I did at level 8 and it does kill the level 8 boss. But for now, I don't know if we can reach half or not. But ideally, now when we enter, right, the boss basically don't have this skill yet. The boss don't have the 75% reduced damage yet. So within the first turn, you want to ideally burst the boss. So we're gonna go with yeah, this order, right? So we're gonna go with buff with Therese, alright, and then we're gonna go with what's her name? I'm not sure if do I need Therese then, right? Because if that's the case, wouldn't Helena be better? Yeah, why did I bring Therese here? Maybe Helena is better in this spot, right? Now that I think of it. And then we go with this one. And then we go with this. And then we just go straight up with this. Because the boss haven't had the amplification yet. Shoot the boss. Okay, hopefully we apply the DOT. Okay. Alright. So now there's a 75% damage reduction. So Loan didn't really do as much as I thought actually. Yeah, Loan's damage is a little bit, I would say a little bit underwhelming. So now this is the tricky part, right? So a little bit of a tricky part. So I guess Dalvi can be sacrificed, but I would prefer Loan and the others to stay alive. In this case, so we're gonna go with this, and then go with this one. Is it better to just take this one? I guess it's better to just take that one. I'm gonna go with Dalvi first, Livia last. Alright. Alright, so go with this particular one. Okay, focus fire is still there. Actually, the damage is pretty decent. No, Dalvi. So the reason why Dalvi is because Dalvi is the only DOT character that I know, that I have. I guess Vanguard Grey can take Dalvi's spot, right? Those could work as well, if you have that. So Loan is back to doing the Loan stuff. Wait, how long is the focus fire? Oh, that's quite long actually. I'm not I don't really use ReachNet that often. So oh no, I don't have the buff yet. So is it better for me to not use it yet? Because I don't have the buff yet. The Therese buff. Okay. Okay, so now I have the buff. And then we go here. Yeah, I wonder if this is going to do like... I guess the damage is decent. Okay. Yep. So, there is my damage for level 9. Yeah, let me show you guys the statistics. So as you can see, Neon Stalker Leatrice. Wait, I'm surprised. Neon Stalker Leatrice did the most. Not my. Why? How? I thought like it would be either the Maid Leatrice or the Rodave Star, not the Neon Stalker version. Loan is Yeah, I'm actually quite surprised. I don't know how. Because I don't think she has any potential liberation. My mate Leatrice, I have full potential liberation. Rodevstar, I don't have any. Or at least maybe I have some. Promise of Vengeance later. Okay, mate Rubia. But yeah, this is actually a very, very interesting statistics, right? Again, let me show you guys the stuff. My gears are not that good, alright, not that impressive. I don't think like there's any need for you guys to look at that. But I'm just gonna briefly, roughly show it, right? So costume. Again, my mate Rubia only +2, and I don't have any of this potential liberation. Ideally, you want to have this one, which decrease defense even more, and also the one over here, which decrease defense even more as well, right? So this two is gonna be a big help. This one also, I don't think I have any potential liberation here as well. So most of the damage is coming from Leatrice, which I will show you guys my gear. This is my gear, right? I do have her exclusive gear, but I don't think her exclusive gear is good because it's crit rate, right? Again, I don't have time to experiment with it, but if you guys, if you guys have a better gear, consider using that. But this is what I have, and I don't have enough gears actually. But yeah, 1.4k attack, almost 569% crit damage. And in terms of my potential liberation, this is what I have, as you can see right here. Yeah, I should consider getting one of these, the DOT one. I think it will improve my damage. I think I should do that, right? Because now that I think of it, the path is just here, right? And this DOT is gonna... which one is better? Yeah, I guess I'll just do the right one, the right note for now. And for mate Leatrice, this is my mate Leatrice, fully maxed out in potential liberation. But I'm surprised for this one, Neon Stalker Leatrice. How did this do so much? This was my max. This was my highest damage dealer, surprisingly. I have no idea how that works. And yeah, she also does DOT, right? So that could be why. Deal physical damage, so can increase by 25% more. And return for 5 turns. Oh, that's even better. That means the DOT is going to last for 5 turns. Okay. I can see potential right there. And yeah, let me show you guys my Livia gears right here. And my Loyan gears, which is +2 right here as well. Right, so nothing's crazy, nothing impressive right there. But feel free to experiment with it a little bit. I hope you guys are able to follow this guide a little bit and try your best to get up to level 10 before the season ends. You still have like 5 more days, right? So this time the Fiend Hunter boss opens up early, which is surprisingly, actually they have like 1 week of event first before they open up. But hey, that's gonna be it for this particular video. Make sure you guys subscribe, give this video a like if you guys find it helpful, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Have a nice day. Goodbye.